Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Wednesday, December 20th, and still looks like a pretty good shot for a white Christmas for much of the MAC and LAC areas, although it may be a close call, especially over the southern areas. But here in Breckenridge, we still have about 3 inches of snow on the ground this morning, and again, it's pretty icy type snow. We've had a lot of melt. We went from about 9 inches down to 3 inches, but now cooler temperatures are moved in, and I think we have increasing chances of at least a couple of inches of snow between now and Christmas Day, maybe 4 inches or more. Again, we'll continue to watch the system for late week into the weekend. Right now, it looks like several pieces of energy, not one big storm as it looks right now. And again, so we'll watch that chance of some snowfall over the next 4 or 5 days up until Christmas morning. And again, for today, though, it looks like we'll see plenty of sunshine, and then we'll see clouds move in late in the day, and then by tonight, we'll see some snow begin to move into the area. And over the next couple of days, there'll be a boundary area in south central or southern Michigan that could see some freezing rain. Right now, most of the computer models, as far as the freezing rain product, doesn't put out a lot of ice, but it doesn't take a lot of ice to make roads very slippery, especially in rural areas and on bridges and overpasses. So keep an eye out for that. Temperatures this morning in the mid to upper 20s across the region, so about 8 degrees cooler than yesterday, and a normal high again is 31 today, and normal low is 18. We got down to -6 on this date back in 1919, the warm temperature 57 in 1957. And again, our 7 a.m. snow depth will be 3 inches as of this morning. If we look at the radar map out there, you can see our system that's getting itself out together out in the Dakotas. And again, low pressure system will drop to the south, and eventually, as this front settles to our south, systems will move up, probably 2 or 3 pieces of energy, giving us at least some light to moderate snow. I think the best chance of some more significant snow will be across the northern part of the state back into the UP, where they could see over a half foot of snow here over the next several days. On this morning's weather map, you can see a series of low pressure systems across our south. We got a cold front dropping down to the south. And again, this system out here to the west, this is the one that will give us a chance of some mixed precipitation, snow, freezing rain, or even plain rain across the southern part of the state. Will drop down to the southeast, and then eventually it'll begin to then kick to the northeast across much of the lower Great Lakes here. And again, you can see mixed precipitation, some freezing rain further north, I think a little more in the way of snowfall, but you can see no current indications by the WPC of any heavy snow just yet. As far as precipitation goes, over the next 7 days, you can see much of the area, about 3 to 6 tenths of an inch across the area. And again, some of that will be in the form of frozen precipitation. To have a white Christmas, the definition is at least 1 inch of snow on the ground. And again, I think most areas will have that here on Christmas morning. As far as the forecast from the Canadian model through 7 a.m. on Christmas morning, you can see much of the area picking up a couple or 3 inches of snow. And again, we'll have to watch this system. There is a potential it could outperform what the models are saying. This was the overnight run of the GFS. I think these numbers in mid-Michigan are a little bit too high. I'd say more like 1 to 4, 2 to 4 inches by Christmas morning on the GFS is what I think we'll get. And I think a couple of inches to the south. The 06Z run was quite a bit less. Now, over the next 10 days, we can't show you the European map, but this is the snowfall that it prints out over the next 10 days across much of the lower peninsula. You can see a pretty healthy amount of snow here. So once we turn cold and snowy, we'll just continue to slowly add to that snowpack. As far as the forecast goes today, you can see temperatures around freezing. We'll get up in the mid-30s for Thursday and Friday with, again, that snow, probably freezing rain farther south, more in the way of snow the farther northwest you go. And then again, just some snow showers as we get into Saturday, Sunday, into Christmas Day. And again, it'll be plenty of opportunities to pick up at least a couple of inches of snow. And again, you can see temperatures on Christmas Day only in the teens, lows in the single digits. And there's a good chance this may be too conservative. It may actually be colder than that. And I think as we get into early next week, we could see high temperatures on a couple of days, maybe only around 10 above zero, with temperatures probably a couple of days going below zero. We've got a lot of cold air beyond this forecast period. As far as weather-wise this morning, you can see our system coming in from the west with winter weather advisories. And again, those should expand into the upper peninsula and at least into the northern lower Michigan. And we'll keep an eye on that. Could even be some winter weather advisories when all is said and done down across mid-Michigan as well. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.